afternoon, or good evening, depending on when and where you're watching this. It is a good morning. But something bugged me this morning I want to chat about a little bit. I went through the drive-thru at Panera Bread, and as I pulled up to the window to give the girl my credit card, I had to reach around this giant jug that had a handwritten sign on it that said tips. And then I had to reach around it again to get my food. And I just found it annoying, that jug sitting there in the window. And then I started thinking, should I put money in it? Is Panera not paying their employees enough that I need to supplement their income? Or is just the employees being greedy? I don't know, but it seems like everywhere I go anymore, people's got their hand out for a tip. I can't even go into Starbucks and get a cup of coffee without them saying, answer the question on the machine before you swipe your card. And of course, we all know what that question is. Do you want to leave a tip? Well, all she's doing is turning around and pouring my coffee and handing it to me. But I'm going to feel like a schmuck if I hit no tip. And it seems like I'm getting asked that question everywhere I go. Whether it's a jug on the counter or that, I use the credit card a lot. That question comes up on almost every credit card machine anymore. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're in an occupation where you rely on gratuity as part of your salary, 100% you should be getting a tip. As long as you're doing good work. I'm a great tipper. I believe great service equals a great tip. And I'm all for that. But I'm talking about drive-through windows and donut shops and places where they're really not providing a service for the gratuity. But as I asked earlier, is it because the employer is not paying the employee enough? Is it the greed of the employer or the greed of the employee here? Anyway, just got me thinking when I went through that window. It used to be, and I don't know if it's the same way for women, but it used to be the only guy that would annoy me is when you go in a men's room, sometimes at an airport or a nice restaurant, there's a guy in there wanting to hand you a paper towel and a peppermint, and, he'll mean mug you if you don't throw him a couple bucks. I prefer to get my own paper towels, and I certainly don't want a peppermint from a guy in a bathroom. But, that used to be annoying enough. But now, like I said, it seems like I'm just being tipped to death. Everywhere I go, someone's got their hand out. So anyway, just wanted to get that off my chest this morning. Appreciate if you have any comments or thoughts about this, go ahead and add them. Please hit the like or subscribe button if you don't mind. I don't mean to beg for it, but I'm trying to get this channel going. And other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day.